The X-Men Rise from the Ashes. What's going on, comic book gang? My name is Jiangxi, aka Year of the Collector, and I'm back with another episode of Thoughts and Reviews, the series where I share some quick thoughts while I review a comic book issue. This time I want to go over X-Men number 1 from the current series by Jed MacKay, Ryan Stegman, Marte Garcia, JP Mayer, and Clayton Cowles. I have to admit this from the go, I am a casual when it comes to X-Men lore, and I was looking for a place to start reading X-Men comics in the post-Krakoa era. And I am happy to report I found it in this series. I'm 100% all in after reading this number 1 issue. So, minor spoilers ahead. Here we go. These X-Men band have located themselves in Alaska, of all places, specifically in a former ORCHIS factory where the locals of Merle, Alaska used to work and manufacture Sentinels before ORCHIS decided to automate the entire manufacturing process and just put them out on the street again. Later, it was shut down by the Avengers. If you want to check it yourself, this is from also Jed MacKay's Avengers current run. But the long story short, as I understand it, is that Tony Stark had lost control over Stark Industries, who became the source manufacturer for a lot of the New Age Sentinels that were the prime headaches for mutants all over the world. It wasn't that Tony was sitting on his hands the whole time, according to him. Taking down the O.N.E and ORCHIS with their new legion of Sentinels was going to take time, manpower, and coordination. Once the newly formed Avengers were ready, they executed Tony's plan, and finally all those factories of oppression were no more. So back to Merle, Alaska. The locals, of course, are very uneasy with the X-Men living here since the town's sins against them are out in the open. And I don't say this in a metaphorical way. There's a giant sentinel that looks down on the town like a mountain. That's a huge mystery, and it's an excellent point of contention between the civilians of Merle and the X-Men. Because imagine that you started working in a factory to create weapons of war, basically against a specific group of people, and then, not necessarily because you hate those people or you have something personal against them, but because you needed to make a buck because life is hard and there's nowhere else to be employed where you live, right? And then they put you out on the street, so you have nothing to show for. And then those exact same people that you contributed to their demise, they move in next door. I mean, chef kiss, right? No more spoilers here. The team is led by Cyclops and supervised, and maybe that's not the correct word, by Magneto. Everyone plays to their strengths and their voices read genuinely heavy, especially Beast and Magneto. Beast looks tired and sad in the eyes, and Magneto is without apology in his speech. In the very first issue, he has this quick interaction with the chief of police from Merle, and he is vaguely threatening this lady. I would recommend this series. This run is 14 issues in at the time of this recording, hence why I felt it's the perfect time to start sharing my thoughts on it. This Alaska X-Men team, along with the Louisiana team from the Uncanny X-Men series, are currently the strongest runs in Marvel from the Mutant side of the publishing house. I'm still subscribed. What are your thoughts? Are you reading these or any of the X titles since the Fall of Krakoa? If you are, please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. My name is Jiangxi, aka Year the Collector. Thank you for watching. You have a blessed day, and remember to read more comics.